Kumusta ka mo? Hi, it's Victoria. So, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I do my morning skincare routine, followed by a very dewy, fresh, no makeup. Let's start. So in the morning, I just want to use a gentle cleanser, and I'm going to use this one. This is from Crave. It's the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. So what I like about this one is after I washed my face, your face still feels like very hydrated, very moisturized, and it doesn't dry out your skin. So I really like this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to damp my face with water. So I'm going to apply just a pea-sized amount of this and then gently massage it into your face. After I massage it, I'm going to exfoliate it more with my Foreo Luna. I'm not sure what this is, but this really helps my skin, says hey, wake up, something like that. So just going to do this. You can definitely hear the vibration sound of this. I'm just gonna wash my face and get back to you. The next thing we're gonna do is put a toner, and I like this one. It's from It's a rice toner. A few drops. Rub it in my hand and then pat. So as you can see, sometimes I have these red spots that just doesn't want to go away because of the pimples I've had before I did my skincare routine for 2 months maybe. So now it's still there. I just recently placed a vitamin C in my routine, and it's so good. The redness really subtled, So this is from Dear Claire's. It's freshly juiced vitamin drop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drop it directly on my skin, but not touching my skin. 1, 2, and then just rub it in. This feels a bit warm, actually. What I'm gonna do is just let it sit in, maybe for a minute. Now that it's a bit tacky, I'm going to use the ordinary niacinamide. It's 10% and it has a zinc of 1%. You can see the bottle. It's almost finished. I really like it. I just had 3 drops of it. I'm gonna rub it in my palms. I don't usually rub it in my fingers because it's just all over the place if it's like that. I like rubbing it in my palm. And then I'm just gonna do that tapping motion. That's just me, guys, You can do whatever you want. Oh, by the way, don't forget your neck. When you're doing the skincare, it also needs to be part of it. I'm just not doing it now. The ordinary azelaic acid. So this actually really helped me in the texture of my skin, the bumps. So that's what the azelaic acid is for. So I'm just going to rub it in like that. Actually, it just dries out very quickly. The next thing that I'm gonna do is moisturize my skin. So usually in normal days, I just use this. It's the Rovectin Clean. Yeah, it's the Lotus Water Cream. But during the days that I want to put makeup on, this is what I use. It's the Claire's Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. It's a mask, so it's very hydrating. And it works well with the vitamin C that we placed in our skin. It also comes with a spatula. It feels so good, and it feels so light, even if it's a mask. You'll see later on what it does to my skin. It just plumps it up, but it feels so light. Next, I'm going to moisturize my eyes. So I'm going to use this Dear Claire's Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to follow it up with an eye butter, which is also from Dear Claire's Fundamental Eye Butter. A little goes a long way. I really want to hydrate my eyes because I use a lot of eyeshadow sometimes, so I need to really hydrate that area. And lastly, I'm gonna use the Crave Beat the Sun SPF. You really need this. You really need an SPF. The fundamental things that you don't want to miss out on your skincare is moisturizing and SPF, especially here in the Philippines because it's so hot. Oh, before I forget. Speaking of the Philippines, since it's so humid here, you know what sunscreen does? Like, it's so thick. I don't like that. But this one, this is so lightweight. Like, And it doesn't have that color effect to it like what an SPF does. See that? Ooh. And it's so light. It feels so light in your skin, I promise. I want to go out to the sunlight and then show you how this skincare routine I did looks like. So one thing you'll notice in that very zoomed in video, which I just used my phone with, sorry about that, you're gonna see what my skin looks like after the skincare routine. But also, you might have seen all the freckles I have in my face. Yes, I have a lot of freckles. We're gonna start first with color correcting. So I'm gonna use this Stila. What color correcting does is it corrects the pigment of your skin. So like, for example, my under eyes, as you can also see in the close-up, it's very dark. I have dark circles in my eyes. I think it's just the genes. By the way, I mix this formula with my Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate Oil. It just really helps make the formula very blendable. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my damp beauty blender to blend that in to get rid of the brush strokes. I'm so in love with this one. It's the Clinique Fit, so it's kind of waterproof. This is what you usually use during workouts, but I don't put on makeup when I'm working out. So what I like about this one is not only the formula, but it also has SPF 40. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mix a bit of my foundation, which is the Nars one, because this is a bit dark. I'm just gonna put like 1 drop, as you can see, and then just blend it together. Next, I'm gonna use my damp beauty blender and then like pat that in. I forgot how I love this product. Don't forget to apply some on your ears when you're doing your foundation and things like that. Next, I'm gonna use my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer to put on some highlights. Of course, I am still going to put on a contour, but just very lightly. So I'm gonna use again the nude sticks. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rub it in here. Get a brush. I know, it's not that clean. As you can see, there's a bit of a dimension to our face, but it's not like super contoured. The next thing I'm going to apply is my blush. This is actually my favorite part of this routine because it defines my whole face. So I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Powder Pink. I'm going to use the damp beauty blender again on the part that I haven't used yet. Usually I'd apply my blush to this area, but today I'm going to apply it like here, like on a wave. You won't see it that much in the camera, but you're gonna see it definitely on sunlight. So I'm also gonna put it some here, here, and then here. So you really want to do like a W. You want to achieve that sun-kissed, fresh, natural looking look, you know. One thing you need to note is that when you want to have a dewy skin or a natural looking look, then use less powder. So I'm going to show you in which parts only you need to put powder on. Very, very lightly, and then like dab it like that. You want to put somewhere here. Next is the side of your nose. As you can see, it barely touches my skin. Next is I'm going to lightly tap it on my forehead. Not here, just here. And that's it. I did not put anything here, 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 and kind of like here. So yeah, because you want those parts to be dewy. Next, for our brows, I just want to make it simple. So I'm just going to use just one product, which is the Glossier. Well, not really, just one brand, which is the Glossier Boy Brow. So same thing as what I do with the others. I brush against it. Then I'm going to use the Glossier Brow Flick to fill in some gaps. For my lids, I'm not going to use any primer on because no eyeshadow shall be used. I still want to use the Bobbi Brown blush. Put some on my lid area, just using my finger. This is like very natural, fresh. It's a bit tacky, but we're gonna fix that later. The only powder that I'm gonna use is the Fenty Beauty Hustla Baby highlighter. So I'm gonna use it not on the highlight area, but on my lids and in the inner corner of my eye. So I'm just gonna use my finger and then put this here with the same shade of Fenty Beauty Hustla Baby. I'm just gonna put it here. This is just to open up your eyes. You see the difference of how that opened my eyes more? I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara. To curl my lashes, I just realized this kind of curler is not for me. So the kind of curler that works for me though is this one. This is from Muji. This is not that expensive. Next, I'm gonna use the Hourglass Caution to put on the mascara because we are aiming for a fresh, dewy kind of look. So I am going to use a luminizer instead. This is from Josie Maran. I'm gonna take the damp beauty blender and I'm gonna put it here. You know how this liquid formula is different than powder? This is more like with your skin type. So this is what it is. It looks like just a wet skin, which is beautiful. This is such a perfect formula for this look. And last but not the least, for my lips, I'm going to use the Glossier Generation G in shade Cake. So I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. Just gonna swipe it in my lips. And then this is my favorite lip balm ever. It's the Kiehl's Lip Balm. And this is my no makeup look. If you want to see more images of this look and how it looks like outside in daylight, then you may visit my Instagram and the link is down in the description below. If you like this video, please hit the like, the share, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!